everyone. Today is Wednesday, and right now is almost summertime, and a lot of flowers growing around from April until now. And today we want to talk about, we want to draw a sunflower. Okay, so sunflower. This is sunflower. You see that a lot everywhere. And do you know why they name that sunflower? Because they follow the sun. When they start open on the day, I don't think you have time for that, but if you have a time, you will see the sun. This flower, they will turn around wherever the sun go. This flower will move to the direction of the sun. That's why their name is sunflower. Okay, and that sunflower, they have a lot of different color. Okay, and this one usually this one they call that the autumn beauty sunflower. The color is, and the sunflower they have special is in the middle here. It's really big. Okay, and we talk about that later. And the petal right here is a lot, and some kind the petal is thinner than the other one, and they have a different color. This one, you see, it's brown in the middle, and it have a little bit yellow around, and you see the red here, and go out it's yellow. So when you look it careful, you see it look like the sun, right? So that's a beautiful color. So this is a red sunflower, and we can go down and we can see more flower piece and pay attention about this. Okay, right here. You see, most of the sunflower we see is in yellow like that. That is the popular you see everywhere in the market, wherever you go. Even we plant that at home, you see this color a lot. Okay, but you see they have a red, and this one, look at this. It have a little bit yellow here, and it's a little bit pink, and outside it's white. See, so the color can change, and you see if you go, you see careful, you will see just like the sunlight still, right? So that's why, and this is a different kind of sunflower, the different color, and we still have more. Actually, they said we have a 70 species of sunflower, but we just show you a little bit here. Okay, so we can go next and see what the color here. Let's see. Wow, look at this. This one similar on the top, but the color is darker. And this one is basically not yellow, it's orange, right? It's orange, and you see they always have a hollow in the middle like this, and it's tan color and the sun. So they look like the sun. And be careful with this head right here. And the sunflower, this one, they said the head of the sunflower, and this one we call it the petal of the flower. And sunflower basically is created by 1,000 tiny flower in here. It's very, very small. Right here it's from 2,000 to 2,000 tiny flower in here. Okay, and they said every petal is one flower. So this one combined by a lot of tiny flower here. So it's not only one, it combined by a lot of in there. And look at the flower, it's different, right? And we go up more, and we'll see what next here. Wow, look at this one. This one is orange and red, and you see this one in the middle. It have a little bit dot of the white in the middle right here. So you see they change color a lot. The shape look a little bit different. This one is bigger, some is smaller a little bit. Okay, and the color is changed. Okay, so now we go next. And this one, they said giant gray sunflower. Basically, they have three basic types. Is the first one we just see, the autumn beauty sunflower with the red color, orange, and this one yellow, and you see this one is bigger than the other one, right? And the head of this one is bigger than the one we just see, and the petal is a little bit thinner, and they call it giant gray sunflower. Giant because they're really big. Some of the sunflower really big, and that is the kind, and they call that the giant gray sunflower. Okay, and the next to see what now? Oh, this one, I bet we don't see that often, right? This one is a kind of a little bit rare. We don't see that a lot. And this one, they call that the teddy bear sunflower. Hey, why is called teddy bear? Think about that. See, this fur is just like the bear. The teddy bear, they have a hair, something hair like that. So you see, just like the hair of the bear, right? So they call it a teddy bear sunflower. And when you see that, it's just like fluffy. You want to hold that, right? So I think that's the reason why they named that the teddy bear sunflower. And they're beautiful and they look a little bit different, right? So what else? See that? They don't yellow, they're not orange, they're not red, they're white. Huh? So we don't see that often, that kind of the rare sunflower. See, this one we don't see that everywhere. Okay, so that's kind of a rare flower, still sunflower but different color. Okay, so this is a flower, right? People like that because it's beautiful. And basically myself, I love sunflower. Wherever I go to buy flower, I buy the sunflower because it look bright, it look happy. When you have that in your house, it look like the sun in your house. It's bright and happy, right? And people can use some from this flower. It's just not for your look, for the decorate. You can eat this flower, okay? With the sunflower, sunflower seed, right? I know a lot of people have a snack like the sunflower seed. And do you know where they use that? Okay. You see in the middle right here, a tiny flower here. It will turn to the seed, okay? And when it dry, they will use that to eat, okay? So if you grow up a little bit. Okay, here you are. So sunflower seed, look at that. Eat from here. See that? That's the head of the sunflower, and you see a tiny thousand thing in here. And each of them is a little flower in here. And after the flower dies, they turn to the seed, and it dry, and you eat that. Okay? So look close like this. You see that? So with the sunflower, we can eat the flower. And they can eat a lot of from that flower. They can use the seed, eat the seed of the sunflower, and from the seed of it, you can make oil. Okay, have you used the sunflower oil before? You can cooking with the sunflower, and they said it's healthy. Okay, so can you please? So we'll see that the oil. Okay, so see that sunflower here, they use that for the seed, and from this seed they will squeeze that and make the oil. Okay. So you can eat and you can cook with the oil of the sunflower. Okay, so that sunflower very helpful for us. Okay, and the leaf of the sunflower, they use that to feed the animal. Okay, just like at the farm, and if they have a sunflower field, they can use the leaf of the sunflower to feed the animal in the like squirrel, bird. They like to eat the sunflower. So this flower is just not for beautiful only. It can be food for human, and it can be food for the animal too. The squirrel and bird like to eat the sunflower when it's blooming. They like to eat the seed. Hey, just like us, huh? We like the sunflower seed. So the squirrel and the bird like to eat that too. So this one really helpful, and I love this sunflower. Okay. So now after we learn what we need to do and what we do with that, I will show you how to draw the sunflower, and it's very simple. Okay. So hold on. Let's see. Part 2. Thank you. It's too close. Right here. Right. Color. And you know what? Sunflower can usually they talk about 2 feet, but some they can grow up to the 10 feet. Oh, 10 feet. I think it can reach that floor here. Okay. So it's really tall and it's really big. So today I will show you how to draw the sunflower. Okay. So with the sunflower, it's very simple. You just need 2 circles. And remember, the head of sunflower is big. Okay. So first of all, we just have a big circle like that. Okay. The big one in the middle. Okay. So, and you see they combined by a lot of petal right here. So the easy one for you is just one here. Okay. Okay. And one right here. One right here. Okay, just like the sunshine. You remember you draw the sun, you always draw the circle first, and that the light from the sun, right? So one right here, one right here. Okay. Ready? Next. Okay, so one more. You want to do as much as you can. Right here. One right here. Right here. Okay. Okay, now you can just connect them together. Okay. So after you have some line like this, now you just connect them. Okay. So you can just like this. Just connect them like this. Okay. Just a curve. Connect them. Okay. Okay, almost there. And here. Okay. So now you have a sunflower. That's simple, right? And that thing you don't need to be exactly the same size because they can a little bit different. That's fine. Okay, and the sunflower, remember, the leaf of the sunflower is really big too. Okay, so now you can just one line like this. Okay, maybe you can make it a little bit bigger, so you can color in the middle, huh? Okay. So that's the sunflower. That the stuff of them, and remember, sunflower really tall. And now, if you want to draw the leaf, you can draw 1 or 2. The leaves start with that body right here, right? So just one line right here. Okay. And you see this leaf, it's just like the triangle, right? We learned about the triangle before. Remember? Okay. So this one, you just do like this. Okay. Just one curve like this. And one more on this side. Now you have the leaf. See? Okay, and you can draw one leaf, two leaf, it's up to you. You can have one more on this side. Okay, and you can connect from here or from top, doesn't matter. Okay. Now you have a sunflower, okay? And if, because I draw that really big, so it's easy for you to see, right? But you, and your paper, if you draw it small, you can add more flower in here. Because sunflower, they grow a lot, it's not only one. And remember, this is the seed, or the head of the sunflower, it have a lot of seed in there. So you can color whatever you want, and you can have some dot in there. Just dot like this. So now you have your sunflower. Okay, it's easy, right? And after you're done, you can color, and remember, color whatever color you like. Okay, because they have a different color. So, and even you can color it blue or green, whatever you like. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy that. And you know, if you like sunflower seed, you will like it. Okay, thank you very much, and see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Move that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to move out to our production floor. Don't forget, Fountain Valley is hiring. Go to Fountain Valley, go to l1.org. Click on the right-hand corner and you'll see the three lines. Click on careers. Look for viewing of current job openings, and look for Fountain Valley, California. We'd love to have you part of our team. So we're going to head out into the floor. So as always, you're very busy on production. So we're going to head out and we're going to go find Louise. Well, should we want to go that way?
Yeah. Start over here.
Right here.
We're ready for you.
Right about there.
Is this live?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
New faces. Jeremy's here.
Yes. So we wanted to take a minute and show you guys one of the jobs that we were doing. This is called a Stamina Pro Pack. It is for a customer of ours called Brown Packaging. So we're going to walk you through what this process looks like. We're going to start here with Luis. And we have these white bags right here. Yes, everybody say hello to Luis.
Hey, guys.
So we have these white bags. Luis is going to take this, and there's a label that goes on the front as well as the back of this. So that is the first step to this job.
Exactly.
So Luis will demonstrate that here.
First thing we need to identify which one is front and back. So there's an easy way to find. So we have when we open the box, the bag, we can see the yellow color right here. That means that the yellow is in the back and this part is the front.
Yes.
So we're going to start with the labels. I'll put the front one and maybe 10 or 12 of this. And Jeremy is going to help me to put the back. How about that, Jeremy?
That sounds good.
And this is always called teamwork. We do this in a kind of a working line, and we do this always in steps. So the purpose for the steps you can explain, Jeremy, is to have the client to participate in every single one.
Yeah, so typically what we would do when our clients are here on site is, like Luis said, on bigger jobs like this, it's kind of like an assembly line.
Assembly line.
We have 1 or 2 clients who will do the first part of the job, 1 or 2 clients who will do the middle part, and then 1 or 2 clients who will do the last part of the job. So as we demonstrate this, we're going to kind of show you how that process would work in the event clients were here. So we'll start here.
So I start with the front. So we try to not perfectly fine, but we kind of center the label for a better presentation. So it's center always, and there must be some wrinkles, but once we fill the bag, it's going to show perfectly fine.
So that's the front label, and then I will apply the back label. Try to get it as center as possible, as smooth as possible, where it looks like this. And we're going to do 1 or 2 more.
Actually, Jeremy and I always work kind of a normal speed. His speed is 100 and 150%, and I'm 149%. So he always
How many are we going to do here?
10.
We're going to do 10.
And maybe we can show a few errors that our customer is always speaking about. They always say, "Okay, I want this nut cricket," and I'm going to show you the one that he doesn't want to see. This is not a good presentation. So it's an easy way to correct it, because once we put the label is made of a very solid plastic material. You can explain that. And if we pull it, it's not going to
Damage the bag or the sticker.
Yes, it's sticky, but it's not the adhesive that peels. So if there's a mistake that's made, it's very easy to fix by pulling that off. And like what Luis was saying, the most important thing for us is this, that we present a quality product to our customers. Because remember, they're sending this out to sell in the marketplace.
Mhm.
So anything that we do that looks bad, reflects bad on the customer, and we don't want that. We want to build
No.
great relationships with our customers so that we have ongoing jobs all the time like this. And we built a great relationship with Brown Packaging, who offer these Stamina Pros as well as numerous other projects that you will see in the future that we do. And we have that great relationship all because of the quality control that we are very tedious about putting into place to make sure that everything looks as good as possible.
correct.
Nice.
This is like we always talk about teamwork, and we're going to show you like step by step. And like Jeremy said, some of the clients can do the whole thing. That is the purpose, because they can make more money. But when we got a huge quantity of these bags, we need to break it and accept, because some of the clients cannot do.
Right.
They cannot put the label even close to center, you know.
Right.
So that's why it's important that we kind of create our own system. So once they say, well, we need this item, it's up to us how we're going to do it. So that's why we are going to show you.
Yeah, and like you said, there may be some clients who maybe they're not the best at putting the label on straight. However, there's another part in the process that they are great at, whether it's putting in one of the steps that you'll see here in just a moment. So there's always something that the clients can do. Even if they can't do the labels, there's always another part of the process that they're able to do so that they can contribute and be a part of the work process.
And that is the main thing, to bring jobs, to keep everybody busy, you know?
Perfect.
So let's head on down here to see the next part of the process.
So you can explain this. The kit is the component is two large, what can I say, strips.
Yes. So what you're going to, it's kind of hard to see how she has it, with the sun coming in behind us. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kinds of patches in this kit. So some of them look like this, some of them look like this, and some of them look like this. So this is 3 different kinds, but each one of these kind have 2 different colors. So this one has a black and a green, this one has a black and a green, and this one has a black and a green.
Correct.
Every one of these kits is going to get 2 each, which means if there are 6 of these total, because there's 2 of each color and 3 kind, then there are 12 total patches going into this kit. So 2 of these, 2 of the other, 2 of these, 2 of the other, 2 of these, and 2 of the other. So that makes 12. So, and like Luis said, normally we would do this on an assembly line, but for the sake of this video, Nelly here is going to be doing the entire rest of the process. So once they finish labeling the bag, front and back, it gets sent down here. Whereas you can see here, Nelly has done a very smart thing. And this is another thing that a lot of our clients can do, especially maybe if they're in the process of waiting on bags to be labeled, is she's going ahead and pre-making everything that needs to go in. So we talked about these patches, about there are 12 of those. Then there are 1 of these.
One card.
One of these cards that go in.
Yes.
And then there are 2 of these little, they're wipes, like sanitizing wipes. So they get 2 packages of these.
Yes.
So Nelly is putting all those together in a stack. So she's got her card, all of her patches, and her sanitizing wipes, so that whenever she gets the envelopes with the labels on there, she just has to open it up, stick it in, and then she kind of seals it shut like this. puts it to the side, and stacks it up. So all in all, as you can see, it's a pretty easy process. Now, if clients were here, probably one of the things that we would do is after the labels were put on, we would have one or two clients and their job would specifically be to count the patches and make sure that the patches were in there. Yes. Then we would have a client who would put the card and the 2 packages of wipes in there. Then we would have a client who would seal it up and work on packing it out in the boxes that we have to ship it out, because everything that we have here gets shipped out from our warehouse. So it also, the process doesn't just stop once they put the things in. It has to be packed up, put aside, put on a pallet, ready to be sent out. And the clients participate in every step of that process. So as you see, there are quite a few little things to do, but it's a very easy process. And the clients always do a wonderful job with that. And then our supervisors like Nellie, their role is they're simply here to help walk the clients through that, make sure they're not missing anything, forgetting anything. And then the supervisor will ultimately be the final quality control step where they check every piece, make sure it's all good. And that's pretty much how you do this specific job right here. Pretty easy.
I want to mention just verification. We will rubber band and bundles of 10. So that way, when we count it, we can verify how many bundles we put in a box. We have standard size boxes that we're going to use for these jobs. So once we get this rubber banded and easy to pack out, this is going to be a piece of cake for the rest of the quality control. You know, each box here has the quantity outside, and once we send it to the customer, it's going to be based on how many bundles of 10 we got in each box. So if it's for example 10 bundles in a box, that's 100. So we're going to send 5 boxes. So this job is only 500.
So how many?
No, actually 1,000 for this job.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how many can you fit in a box?
We can fit 10 bundles.
Nice. Nice.
So that means that we need, for this specific job, we need 10 boxes. So we try to make every step standard, you know, easy to check and easy to verify for the customers. We got some kind of you know, quality control where they receive it and they always check and make sure that we send everything correctly. So by putting in bundles of 10, it's going to be much easier for both sides.
Perfect.
So that is this job. Now we will walk over here and turn it over to our friends Lisa and Barb.
Oh.
And they're going to walk you through.
Thank you, Nellie.
For the same company.
Same company, exactly.
This is the same company, but this is another job that Elwin does for the same company. So we're going to go to Barbara first, my understanding.
No, we're going to do, I think we're going to do.
Are we going to do you first or Barbara? So we're going to go to Barbara first, and then we'll come back and see Lisa. Hi, Miss Barbara.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great.
So Barb, what part of the process are you doing?
All I'm doing is just putting on a little label here that says they get 24 large patches.
So,
Nice.
like we said, this is another job with the same company. So to back up, now we've got a lot of stuff pre-done, but to back up, before it would get to Barb, normally you see these little bags that look like this.
Okay.
So before they come to Barb, you're going to see someone will put this label on this bag. Just simply kind of explains kind of what the product is. So they get that. Then you have somebody who comes, and the next process is going to be what Barb shows. It's this little card that's going to go inside this package. And on that card is a label that we have to put that explains what's in there. So for instance, this says large patches only, 24 large patches. So Barb puts that in. She's just going to keep going. It would be the same thing if clients were here. The first client or first 2 clients would be at the end of the table, specifically putting labels on the bags. Then it would slide down, and another few clients would be putting these cards. And now we're going to come down here, and Lisa Malone is going to explain kind of the last step of the product.
Thank you, Miss Barbara.
You're so welcome.
So we're moving down here to Lisa.
Hello, everyone. So what I'm working on, I'm doing the whole process. It's like the first label, and like Jeremy explained, so we'll put the back label on. So this is the back of the packet that we need to pack. So what we're going to do first, I'm opening the packet. Sometimes they're a little bit hard. They stick a lot. Let's see if I can get it open. Maybe not. Okay. And then right now I have pre-counted patches. So the black and brown ones are 12. And then also the green and brown are 12. So what I do first is I put the green at the bottom and the S is facing this way.
So there is a specific way you have to put it in each time.
I do.
Okay.
I do. It just looks professional.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
it's one of those things. It's not necessarily mandatory on every job. There are certain jobs that it is mandatory,
Mhm.
others that it's not. But like we said, we like to go over and above to
Present
provide great
ourselves.
quality for our customers because we know that reflects on them. And ultimately, if they are successful, we are successful. So
Nice.
we like to make sure everything looks good. So Lisa is doing just that.
Nice.
And then plus having standard. If we all do it the same way, it's more presentable for the company or whoever is buying it.
Nice.
So then I have the brown and black 12 patches. And let me open this again. So I pull it open a little bit so I could get it in there. And I put it down and it's right against the other patches. S's are the same way and the name of the patch is the same way.
Nice.
Okay. And then next process, what Barbara was doing the labels, I take this. So that goes next. Well, it goes next in here, but I'm going to put it together. I have the black one that goes behind. I'm going to put them like this now that I have two here. So they're one of each. And then of these are the whites that take the stickiness off the patches if you use them. So, and every packet takes two. So 2 packets, but you get 4 little whites to remove the patches. Because they are very sticky and they will stick wherever you put them. And when you take them off, you have all this stickiness from the patches that sometimes doesn't come off with soap and water, and you need an extra little white to get it off. So first, the black goes on the bottom. So I'm putting these 2 whites on top of the black information, little pamphlet. Then this is Justin Rose, a Olympic gold medalist, and he does golf. And we're going to put him on top. Then I'm going to hold this together. So the black is in, well, the black one is in the back. The 2 white pamphlets, and then the pamphlet with Justin Rose on it. Then I'm going to open this, reopen this pack, and put it right in here. See if I can slide it down. It's kind of sticking. And then we slide it all the way down. And they're sticking. And then we seal it at the top. And it's all packed up to go.
Nice.
And then afterwards,
Nice.
you want to, it goes in 10, right?
Yeah, on this one, it's kind of the same thing as the other process where we know, okay, we're going to have to pack all these out in a box. So we will do certain bundles, maybe a bundle of 10 and 10 bundles of 10 in a box, make 100, depending on what box size we have. So that's the last part of the pack out. And then after that, like we said before, it goes on a pallet and gets shipped out. But that pretty much is the process for 2 of the jobs that we have, but it's just 2 of many, many different jobs that we have that are similar to this, others that are way different, but there's always something like this going on here in the program.
Well, we appreciate you guys showing us this, and I'm sure, the clients are really excited to see what you guys have going on here. They're really excited to get back to this stuff.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you, Barbara, Lisa, and Jeremy. Thank you, Nellie.
Luis over there.
And Luis is over there. Thank you guys again so much.
Thank you.
Okay. So don't forget, Elwin is hiring. We are looking for employees to sign up with us and join our team. Again, like we said, we have great people here like Lisa and Barbara and them that are volunteers that are in. Jeremy and Luis are amazing. We have a lot of people here on the production floor that, we really would love for you guys to join our teams. So again, take a look at elwin.org and check us out. All right. So have a good day and we'll talk to you soon.